From the beginning of the ancient days, the earth has grown her herbs in countless ways. Every seed and leaf upon this land was placed here by the Almighty hand. The farmer knows it, the healer knows it too. The ones who walked before me always knew that what the earth provides cannot be wrong. The roots run deep and the roots run long. But the system came and drew the line and said that what Jah made was not divine. They banned the leaf that grew before the law and called it criminal. What nature saw as medicine, as herb, as sacred plant, as something good that no decree can't. Grow it in the valley, grow it on the hill, grow it by the river, let the people feel the healing in the herb that Jah provide. The ancient plan that cannot be denied. Legalize the herb and free the land. Let the people reason and understand. It grows from the same earth where we were born. It was here before the day that law was sworn. Harmonies. Free the earth, free the land. Oh. Free the earth, free the land. Boy. The doctor has his medicine in pill. The farmer has his herb grown on the hill. Both of them are seeking out the same, a healing for the body and the pain. But one is wrapped in paper, white and sold for prices only wealthy men can own. And the other grows beneath the open sky, and still them come and ask the reason why. The poor man cannot buy the doctor's cure, but the earth provides something just as pure. And yet them lock him up and take his herb, as if Jah's gift to man can be deterred by any law that man has ever made. Against the ancient green and growing blade. Grow it in the valley, grow it on the hill, grow it by the river, let the people feel the healing in the herb that Jah provide. The ancient plant that cannot be denied. Legalize the herb and free the land. Let the people reason and understand. It grows from the same earth where we were born. It was here before the day that law was sworn. Harmonies. Free the herb, free the land. Ancient ones burn it in their prayer. The Rasta man lifts it up in sacred air. The sufferer uses it to ease the weight of everything the system piles on his plate. And still them come with handcuff and with chain, as if the herb was worse than all the pain of poverty and hunger and the grind of systems built to colonize the mind. I say look carefully at what you ban before you criminalize the working man for turning to the earth that Jah provide. While those who profit freely go and hide, they will sell you what they want you to consume. They will fill your body with their chemical fume and call it medicine and call it right, but burn the sacred herb and you must fight the law, the court, the prison and the fine, as if the herb was stepping out of line of what creation meant for those who live upon this earth that Jah was pleased to give. I will not bow to what I know is wrong, and that is why I carry on this song. Just music. inside the church and heard this song, but left still wondering if they still belong to something greater than the eye can see, to something wider than the mind runs free. I said to them, look closely at the flower that opens up its face within the hour of every morning, without being told, without a preacher and without the scroll of any doctrine. It simply turns its face toward the light, because that is its grace. And we were made the same, to turn and find the light that shines beyond the searching mind. Holy, holy is the morning. Holy,
Holy is the night.
holy is the night.
Holy is the darkness.
And the returning light. I will lift my voice up to the one who made every living thing that breathes and was
Not afraid.
to love us when we turned our backs away, to find us when we wandered and went astray. Holy, holy, holy is his name.
Yesterday,
Today,
today,
forever he's the same.
holy, holy,
Holy.
forever holy.
The valley of the shadow is a real place. I have walked it and I searched for his face. In the middle of the deepest of the night, when I could not feel his hand or see his light. But faith is not the feeling,
Faith is the walk.
faith is not the silence.
Faith is the talk.
You keep having with the one you cannot see, because you know he's listening. You believe, and in that walk, in that continuing on, he shows himself in ways that can't be drawn in maps or books, but only felt inside the quiet, knowing that he has not left your side. I want to tell the mother who has prayed for years over a child who has reduced her to tears, with choices that break everything she built, with paths that fill her praying heart with guilt, that God hears every prayer before it forms. He knows the shape of every coming storm, and he is working in the unseen space between the prayer you pray
And answer grace.
His timing is not ours, but it is right. His love pursues the lost one through the night, and every seed of prayer you plant in tears will come to harvest in its perfect years. Let me tell you what worship is. It is not only the singing, though the singing is beautiful. It is not only the raising of the hands, though that too is real. Worship is the moment you wake up and choose to trust him with the day. Before you know what it holds, it is the breath you take before the hard news comes, and you say, whatever this is, I know you are in it with me. It is the ordinary Tuesday, when nothing spectacular happens, and you still say, thank you for the breath, for the coffee going cold, for the face of someone you love, that is worship. That is the most honest kind. Let me tell you what he brought me through, because testimony is the least I owe him due. There was a year I could not lift my head, when every morning felt like living dead, when the purpose drained away like morning tide, and I could find no reason left inside to carry on, to speak, to sing, to pray. But he would not let me waste away. He sent a word through someone passing by, a song I heard when I could not say why. A dawn so beautiful it broke my will to stay in darkness, and I'm praising still.
Holy is the morning, holy is the night, holy is the darkness and the returning light. I will lift my voice up to the one who made every living thing that breathes and was not afraid to love us when we turned our backs away, to find us when we wandered and went astray. Holy, holy, holy is his name. Yesterday, today, forever, he's the same.
Gospel choir, holy, holy, holy. The disciples on the water saw the storm and thought that they were past to keeping warm. Of heaven's eye they thought they'd been forgot, in all the wind and wave and fear and what they could not see was him already there, already walking toward them through the scare, already saying peace be still my friend, already at the stories turning in. And that is where he meets us every time, not before the storm but in decline. Of everything we think will swallow us, he is already there, he goes before us. So let the tambourine ring out today, let every instrument of worship play, let the bass line carry up the praise, let the organ fill the room and let it raise every head that hangs in doubt or shame, every soul that forgot to call his name, because the name is still the same as always. Holy, powerful, faithful, true to always. Of every season turning every year, he has been the constant presence here. In every song that ever made you cry, in every dawn that answered every why. I want to say something to everyone who has given up on faith, not on God necessarily, but on the feeling of it, on the electricity of it, on the days when it felt real, and now it just feels like going through motions. I wanna say, the motions are enough sometimes. Show up, even when you feel nothing. Sing even when the words feel hollow, because faith is not always fire. Sometimes faith is just putting one foot in front of the other, in the direction of the one. Used to feel so clearly, and one day
Not always the day you expect. The fire comes back. And when it does, it is bigger than before. Because it survived the silence. Keep going.
The church is not the building made of stone. The church is every soul that is not alone in their faith. The church is where to gather in His name through every kind of weather. The church is in the kitchen where she prays. The church is in the yard at break of days. The church is in the hospital at night. The church is in the prison and the fight of every soul who calls upon His name. In every language, every tongue they say, because He hears them all and answers all, the great and small, the standing and the fall.
Holy is the morning, holy is the night,
holy is the darkness and the returning light. I will lift my voice up to the one who made every living thing that breathes and was not afraid to love us when we turn our backs away, to find us when we wandered and went astray.
Holy, holy,
holy is His name. Yesterday, today,
forever He's the same.
Holy,
holy, holy,
forever holy. I have heard the skeptic and I understand the questions that he holds in either hand, because faith without the questions is not faith. It is just fear dressed up in holy drape. But faith that wrestles like the Jacob knight and holds on even bleeding for the light of morning and of blessing and of name. That faith comes out the other side not same, but stronger and more honest and more real than anything that comfort tried to heal. So bring your questions, bring your doubts and fear. He is not frightened of what you bring here. And so I sing because I have no choice, because He put the music in His voice, not for my glory but to point the way to something greater at the end of day. I am just the instrument He plays, just the reed through which the Spirit says what words alone could never fully tell. The love too deep for any song to spell completely out,
but I will try each day.
I will lift my voice
and I will play
every note He gives me till the end, and trust the music
to the one who made
the song of life before the world began,
and still is singing over every man
and woman, every child beneath the sky. Holy is His name, and that is why at the end of everything, all the theology, all the doctrine, all the debate, what remains is very simple. He loves you, not the you that you present to the world, not the you that has it together, not the you that shows up on the good days. He loves the you that nobody sees, the you at 3 in the morning, the you that has failed the same way for the 10th time, the you that is not sure about anything anymore. That is the you He came for. That is the you the cross was for. And nothing you have done or left undone
can change that.
So receive it,
just receive it.
holy
is His name.
and you are loved by Him.
That is enough.